So, welcome to my 6th video, and as you can plainly see, you can see my face finally, and in light and everything. This video is going to be on werewolves, and hopefully I can get this right. The last video ran about 13 minutes, so I know I can't load that on YouTube. YouTube, has the severe limitations, if you notice. It has to be 10 minutes or less, or maybe if you get lucky at 11 minutes. They need to make where people can upload longer videos. Anyways, this video is about my interest in werewolves. My werewolf movies. The Howling, I think that's a really good film. Actually, a great werewolf film because it had more going on to it than a simple human transforming, and the special effects is really, really good. And hopefully the music's not too loud because I wanted something in the background. And American Werewolf in London. It had great special effects and a great transformation sequence, but it's not as great as The Howling, because The Howling had so much more to it. Can't forget Van Helsing. That was a great film, a great combination of all the monsters of Frankenstein, werewolf, and vampire. That was a nice combination, and they did an excellent job on this movie. Can't forget one of my favorite werewolf/vampire combination movies, Underworld. Yes, I love Underworld. And I do have kind of a thing for Kate Beckinsale because she's one of my favorite actresses. And Underworld Evolution. And I also got the unrated edition of the first Underworld movie. And I've also liked Cursed. Cursed was a good movie, but it had several it had problems in production, and that the movie was in production for 2 years because Dimension Videos was screwing things up and making things difficult for Kevin Williamson and Wes Craven. I was still excited that they were able to team up again to do another movie, and hopefully they do another movie together. Just hopefully they decide not to go through Dimension Studios. Dimension Studios screwed them. Anyways, it's still a great film with Christina Ricci. Who does not like Christina Ricci? She was great, fantastic in Sleepy Hollow, except that blonde hair was kind of weird on her, though. I don't know if that really fit. And also, Never Cry Werewolf. That was surprisingly a good movie. For a movie just made for sci-fi. And can't forget Dog Soldiers. Dog Soldiers was a good movie too because it was really twisted and had a good storyline and effects. I just wish they decided to make a second one as they were planning to, but sadly no sequel. Also, I'm into vampire movies as well. 30 Days of Nights. That's one. That movie really freaked me out. I didn't think a vampire movie would, but for some reason the intensity of that film freaked me out in a few scenes, and I didn't really get scared, but it was a really intense movie, and I loved it. Also, a classic vampire movie is The Lost Boys. I love that movie. I'm not really all that big into vampires at all. I'm more into werewolves. And the werewolf mythology all started because people's irrational fears of wolves, and it just escalated from there. As everybody knows, that the werewolf mythology originated from Greek literature, called Ovid's Metamorphose, where King Lycon was going to sacrifice his son to the visiting Zeus, and for his punishment he got turned into a ravenous wolf. So the werewolf mythology but started from Greek literature, and then later escalated. Then eventually, over time, it spread to other cultures. And the term werewolf is just another name for man-wolf. Were is a translation of man, and wolf, of course, werewolf, man-wolf. Werewolf is just the same thing as saying the wolf man. Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to see that movie coming out in 2010, February 12th, 2010. The Wolf Man is finally coming out, and hopefully they don't push it back even further. I was hoping it would come out this year, but no, they had to push that movie back even further. And don't you hate it when you want to see a movie and it keeps getting pushed back? That's how frustrated I am with that movie. Yeah, and I have this music going on, and I better make this short, because I'm going to do another video after this, because I wanted to do 2 separate videos to catch up. So, later.